making adjustments.
Well, Diaz's great brain power, he's used it throughout his learning curve in the ring.
Not to mention the well-known cultural Mexican tradition of willing to mix it up.
And are they up? What a big leg tuck by Diaz. Marquez trying to fire back. Lands a right cross and a left hook. Round one, it's an all-out war.
Punching straight through the middle of punches where he's really exerting his weight. And even though they weighed in the same, and I guess tonight,
It's been amazing to and he nails Diaz with 2 uppercuts in a row. Both from the left side. Straight right hand down the pipe by Diaz. Lands twice in a row. Whoever throws more body punches may ultimately be the winner in the fight.
So I tell you what, this is going to be a tough fight.
Another huge left hook by Diaz.
Rarely see all those elements combined.
Big body shot by Marquez.
Not have to break these guys up for one clinch at all. But
I didn't even know he was in the ring.
No, they're just fighting their way straight through the fight.
No clinches, a fast-paced, hard shots.
Since 2003, I believe. Competing on competitor network, Showtime. One difference. Good left hook by Diaz. And a right hand at the end of the round by Marquez. Marquez has been cut in that same spot before. And Joel Casamayor. Nacho Beristain has worked that cut before, and he was cut badly in the camel cut. But other than that, another big left hook by Diaz.
It's not been able to get those left hooks. And that's a sign of a very intelligent fighter.
Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. How many times you see that? Left hook, back into the ropes. All out war.
But Marquez is landing most of the cleaner blows in those exchanges there.
Diaz eats a hard right hand, lands a hard right hand, takes a hard right hand.
To stay off them ropes. When he goes on the ropes, Juan Diaz just pummels him like you're watching right here. When the fight goes into the center of the ring, Juan will move, when he ought to stay off the ropes. He's giving Diaz the advantage of that effective aggressiveness and using his size by going up on the ropes. 4-2, Juan
produced that first knockdown. The second knockdown is really almost a formality on a brilliant right uppercut.
The winner by knockout victory still